Hello, everybody. It's Self-Care Sunday, the day where I spend at least a half a day doing things that hit me in my spiritual center. A lot of times it's creativity, and a lot of times it's doing small things for myself that I feel are rather maybe indulgent, things that I wouldn't do for myself every day. And I showed a few of those things at the beginning of the clip. Nails. I'm going to do my nails today. I'm going to watch a little more football. I'm going to work on my knitting, and I'm working on sewing. I also worked on some fun things last week, which is stickers. I used Cricut Design Space, and I made these fall stickers. Sized them myself. They were graphic clips or clip art in the program. I made a collection and did a print and then cut. So these are already cut right around the shape. So I can use them for my journal, which is another thing that I find to be great for self-care. I have to say, I've made a lot of fall things this year because I felt September is like a new year because the school year is beginning and we've gone through a growing season and it's kind of wrapping that up. And so September always feels like New Year's to me. And so this new year, I have decided I'm going to do a big fall decor changeover. So I am changing some of the things even behind me are going to get slowly changed out. I use some of the wreaths I've made. I've been researching all kinds of Cricut things that I can do for fall decor. I've got the stickers and journaling, and I've been just really finding that to be helpful. And I think something that we have to remember is that self-care is really more than just doing something for ourselves, like the nails. I haven't done them yet, but I'm going to. But it's really hitting deeply in that creative spiritual center where we can express ourselves and get lost in a project and just really enjoy that time that we spend doing it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think when you do it a few times, you realize what it is. And it's more than just a few minutes of treating yourself. So what I have been working on is also some things that are goal oriented. And one of them is this Kinship Fusion Sampler. If you remember, I spent the last 3 summers, Gnome Angel does this 100 days. If you did a block a day, you could finish her 100 block sampler. I thought this was beautiful. I didn't get it done the first summer. I didn't get it done the second summer, but I did get it done this summer. I also encourage you to go through to her website, and here's some of her information, because she has updated some digital bonus layouts, and I picked a bonus layout. So it's 50 blocks in this particular layout. So I have 2 quilts, and I feel like I've got a great big bonus. So I'll show you that in a minute. But that's great because my personal UFO challenge also hits me right in the Self-Care Sunday of making things and creating. So my first one is to finish this particular UFO, which was the Kinship Fusion Sampler. It's pieced. I'm so excited. The second thing is to put together all the blocks that I have made for the Irish chain. That's pieced. Now I need to piece the top, all the blocks into a top. And then the third thing is to quilt them, those 2 projects, plus a third one that I found, which is a 10-year-old paper pieced project that just got stuck in a stack of quilts, and I thought I quilted it, but I didn't. So those 3 things will be finished. So that gave me some breathing room to spend a little bit more time on my current wrap, which is called the Elementary Wrap. It's a free pattern by Pearl Soho. And I've also given myself creative license to go ahead and start a new project, which is Bats and Booze by Fat Quarter Shop. So let me show you the first block in that particular quilt because I finished that particular block. So here it is. It's a bat. Isn't it the most cute thing? So this is the first of a small Halloween little wall hanging or table topper. Pattern's free at Fat Quarter Shop. Just look up Bats and Boo Mystery. And you can see straight the little pumpkins are next. And the bats are going to surround them. Oh, I'm so excited. So this charges me up. And it was really a big self-care moment because I really wanted to make this. And I felt so great. I picked that fabric out specifically for this project, which the whole process was just deeply creative because I don't always get to pick fabric for projects. So I want to show you one more thing that I did yesterday before I show you the 2 Kinship Fusion sampler quilts. So we did a Highland game yesterday. We meaning I went with my husband. I haven't gone to many because it's been so hot and I haven't been doing well in the heat, but we went to Kalamazoo and they had a Highland game. But halfway through, I got hot and tired and hungry. So a friend of mine was also hot, tired, and hungry. She was watching the games while her husband participated, and we went to lunch, and I went to a craft store that sells artist products, not belongings, products. And then we also found a pop-up market. And at the market, I did a very creatively inspirational thing and purchased this artwork. It is a Luna Moss. Now let me see if I can find, I also bought some stickers for my journal by this particular artist. And let me see if I can get her business card because you might want to look her up. So I'm going to frame that. And the artist's name is Madison. And you can find her information. Oh, here, let's see. Love her work. And it was great because a pop-up market, you just didn't, it was everything from vintage clothing to art, and some people were painting, some people did pottery, all kinds of things. I had a great time. So that was so much fun. I took an hour and a half to myself with my friend, and we went and looked at art, and that was extremely inspiring, and it was so much fun. We had the best time. So Self-Care Sunday, maybe you can glean a couple of ideas on ways to take care of yourself and to hit your creative spiritual center and have a day or an afternoon of just enjoying. So let me show you those 2 quilt tops. This one is completely finished with the borders, and it's so much fun. Show you a few pictures at the end, but this is great. 50 of the blocks. So there's quilt 1. This quilt needs the borders, but before it got too dark, because it's cloudy today, I wanted to show you the second one. So much fun. Don't you love these little faces? Aren't they cute? So I will do some still shots with the quilts, and I have 2 instead of 1. I'm so excited. So everyone have a most wonderful week. I'm going to show some still pictures of my 2 kinship quilts and also my fall vignettes. So everybody have a most wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Beginning to set up my Halloween things. This is my great-grandmother's sewing machine. I tatted the edging there on the cloth, but let's look at all of these interesting things. This was something Grandma had in her stuff. It's totally plastic. I think at one time it may have lit up. Then I have my cute little woodsy owl, my Zentangle pumpkins. Oh yes, that's the one. I really like this one. I spent a lot of time. And I still have room to do more. I like the candy corn being in the front. I bought these trivets at a Scottish festival, and look, I added more to my crescent moon. I just like that full. Today I got this Seek Magic Everyday sign, and then I put Sam's speech. Really like that. Oh, is this so much fun? It's looking and feeling like fall around here.